Michael and Susan Dell are announcing a $6.25 billion donation to be paid directly into the accounts of 25 million American children. That's $250 per child. The gift's designed to accelerate the impact of Invest America, the new national program providing every eligible U.S. child with a savings and investment account that they can grow over time. Our Sarah Eisen joins now with Michael Dell in a First on CNBC interview. Sarah.
Good to see you, John. And Michael Dell, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us first on CNBC from the White House with this extraordinary announcement.
Great to be with you, Sarah.
So tell us a little bit more, Michael, about how this is going to work.
Sure. So as you probably know, the government is going to set up this program that was put in place by the Invest America Act that was passed on July 4th earlier this year. And every newborn will get $1,000 starting for kids born in 2025 and going through to 2028. And hopefully the government will continue with that. What my wife and I have decided to do is for the kids that are under 10 years old that are not included in the government program, so the sort of 2 to 10-year-olds, that live in zip codes where the median income is less than $150,000, we'll be giving 25 million of those kids $250 to start their Invest America accounts. And of course, these accounts can be used when the child turns 18. It becomes like an IRA. They can use it for education, for starting a business, for buying a home, for starting a family, for continued savings. And look, we know that when kids have accounts like this, they're way more likely to graduate from high school, to go on to college and graduate, to, buy a home and be successful adults that participate in our economy. And so we're super excited about this. And I've spoken with other philanthropists, and I'm confident that we'll see some other major gifts. Maybe not exactly designed the way ours is, but we know that this is a platform now for companies to contribute and match the government's contribution. Certainly that's something Dell and many other companies have already said that we're going to do. Families can contribute, friends, and of course, communities, other philanthropists.
Yeah, and the idea is that compounding will help these kids and them to grow their investments. So that's one thing that I was going to ask is are you hoping to inspire, and have you heard about others who are willing to make similar contributions, and just how big can this get?
I think over time this can become quite substantial, and we're particularly excited about the long-term impact of this when you think about compounding. And think about a child that's born, this year, gets $1,000 from the government. Let's say they work at a company that matches that. Well, it's $2,000. Now, if the parents or, a grandparent or a cousin contributes a little bit to that account each month or each year, you compound that over time. By the time the child is 20 or 30 years old, it adds up to be substantial amounts of money. And, when I was 8 years old, I got a passbook savings account, and I kind of learned about the power of compounding. Unfortunately, we've got a lot of people that are not participating in the system today. And so we hope that this will create great interest in understanding compounding and financial literacy and investing in the market. All of these funds, by the way, will go in a large index fund, essentially the S&P 500. And that will be a great investment over time.